Sick. Today, it's time for me to start looking for a motorcycle. Oh, phone's calling back. Oh, run. What, he called back.
What time you want to go there?
Can go now.
เขาจะไปตอนนี้เลยพี่
We're in luck. Time to jump in a taxi. We're waiting for a black Toyota Yaris, number plate 6441. Very good. Not an easy place to stop, but he did well. I was just chatting to the Bolt driver and I told him I'm heading out here to have a look at a second-hand Yamaha, and he thinks it's very funny that I've come all this way. And then he said, why don't you get big bike? I said, no, I like the little ones. Kawasaki KR, Honda LS, Yamaha Mio are the best.
ตอนนี้พี่อยู่แยกอะไรเอ่ย
เดี๋ยวอยู่แยกหนึ่งครับเอา
He
ผม
dropped me
มา
off.
ครับ
And then it was the wrong street. And he saw me looking around and he came back and picked me up. Ah, Chai, there it is.
okay.
Thank you, brother. So I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I got to see some beautiful bikes. The bad news is I punched in the wrong address. And I'm at someone's house, but it's not the house with the bike that I wanted to see. So the ad didn't have a phone number attached to it on Facebook. But the motorcycle had a sign in the background. So I used AI to decipher the name in the sign, and then I popped that name into Google. Now, it confidently came back with this address, but in fact, it got it wrong. So somewhere in the translation process, let's blame Google for this one. Now let's just take full accountability. We'll just blame me. I'll be honest, that dude was not expecting a foreigner to arrive to look at his bikes. And he looked at me like a stunned mullet. He just didn't really know how to handle a foreigner trying to buy their products. I guess maybe that's what you get when you're way out in suburbia. Consider this part one of the bike hunt, and we'll continue later in the day after I've had some breakfast. But I think the message we can take from this is I had to go through a bit just to find this place. Now, if I had fluent language, the process would have been entirely different. So this process is going to be a lot harder than I expected. I think I'll grab another Bolt taxi and head back to Adams. So I'm still homeless, house hunting. Ah shit, I didn't even see it happen. There's a friggin' bike accident over there. That's what that ambulance going past was for. It's on the other side of the freeway, so I can't see what's happening. Look at that. All right, we're back at it, day two. This time I've got my helmet with me. I spent most of the night on Facebook Marketplace, and I eventually gave up on that and went on to some motorcycle forums, which are all in Thai, so I had to use AI to sort of work my way through that. I'm heading way up north of Bangkok, out of Bangkok to Pathum Thani to look at a bike I am very excited about. I suppose at some point we'll have to address the elephant in the room, which is, where is my old motorbike? If you've watched this channel for a while, you'll remember my little black Yamaha 2006 Mio, the tiny little 113cc motor scooter that I rode all the way from Jomtien to northern Thailand. Hard to talk about. I'll try and find my words and we'll come back to this later in the video. So we're passing through Nonthaburi area, which I've never visited before. We keep going past these big housing villages with 2- and 3-story freestanding homes. It looks like a really well cared for area. Mr. Driver says we're going through Rangsit City, and you may know Rangsit City because that is where Keys has taken me to the drag races before. We just went through the security front gate. So this bicycle reseller lives in one of those gated communities out here. I want the Bolt driver to have a look. Tell me what he thinks. Nuvo, you know this one is good? Color good, right? It's okay, Cup? Oh, die. I said, do you mind if I take a video? And he said, hang on, I'll put my business shirt on because this is a serious Yamaha restoration service here. So this is a Yamaha Nuvo, synonymous with aftermarket modifications here in Thailand. So the first thing I need to do is check that it's cold, and we do a cold start, and ideally within 1 to 2 seconds it'll turn over and settle into an idle and stay idling happily. That's perfect. Let's give it 10-20 seconds and see how that goes. We'll do some tests. This is no ordinary scooter. I'm gonna check the paperwork thoroughly, but if that's good, I'm taking this. So I gave it a good boot up the road. It accelerates well. When you de-accelerate, it levels out again perfectly. The suspension feels sound. There's no smoke at all. The exhaust is not too loud. It's in much better condition for the price than I thought. And the paperwork matches. So what we're doing now is matching the engine or frame number to the book to make sure it is what it says it is. Otherwise, you'll never get it registered. And that's a match. It's a match. He does have a Yamaha Mio in here for around the same price, and it is an absolute beauty, but I'm ready for a change. It is a very hot day here in Thailand, and I came here in an air-conditioned car because I thought I'd be riding home, might have been riding home in the sun. I'm plastered in sunscreen. But he has offered to throw it in the back of his pickup truck and drive it back to where I'm staying. If you don't know this about Thailand, there are these ice cream carts that drive around, and it's super cheap. Coconut ice cream. Thank you, Khop Kun Kap. Well, that is one way to get me not to negotiate very hard. Feed me some ice cream. And we're off. So the rear wheel was a bit wobbly, so we've come round to his mechanic mate's house to give it a little tighten up on the way home. Sawadee krapพี่
ถ้าหนูกลางไม่สุดขอลง มาแล้วต้องเป็นผมซิกเนเจอร์
What is? A bag of cola?
แกะให้
Over here? Ah, so you can hang your Coke there. So much ice in there, it stays cold in this heat. Have a sip from my bag. New spokes and nipples, Yakuso, premium chromium plated. I guess this is one of those not so regular opportunities where you get to see inside regular Thai life. It makes me feel really, really honored to get a glimpse of what day-to-day Thai life is actually like for a lot of people. Now rear wheel's back on. Very sad. Just showing the people the video of me riding to Chiang Mai on the old Yamaha Mio. Explain it was very sad, its demise. We'll get to that later. Thank you. I talk, we go waterfall. What do you think, Mr. Keys? Have I done myself a mischief?
It's had some work onto it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not slow. It's semi-practical.